Basketball tonight here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Marshfield facing Wisconsin Rapids in this Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup this evening. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this contest. Starting for Wisconsin Rapids tonight, Gabby Neelitz, 5'4" sophomore, averaging 5.7 points per game. Kate Schaefer, 5'6" senior, averaging 4 points per game. Kristen Radke, 5'9" sophomore, averaging 7.7. Aliyah Jennings, 5'9" senior, averaging 5.8. Jaslyn Redcloud, 5'3" junior, averaging 10 points per game. Raiders coached by Mitch Wolding in his fourth season. His record 43 wins and 42 losses. He is assisted by Julie Heyer and Blake Carey. The Raiders are 4-13 overall, 2-5 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Starting tonight for the Marshfield Tigers, Zeta Kolbeck, 5'4" sophomore, averaging 6.6 points per game. Danny Minsas, 5'11" senior, averaging 19.7. Ashley Grankorvitz, 5'11" junior, averaging 10.4. Riala Schuler, 5'10" junior, averaging 4.1. And Ayanna Bosom, 6' junior, averaging 10.8 points per game. Tigers coached by Taylor Varsho, now in her fifth season. As Tiger coach, her record is 59 wins and 48 losses. She is assisted by Scott Scheuer and Rhonda Kading. The Tigers are 14-4 overall and 6-1 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference standings. The conference standings heading into action tonight: Stevens Point in first place at 7-0, Marshfield 6-1, Wausau West 4-2, Merrill 3-4, Wisconsin Rapids 2-5, Everest and Wausau East are both 1-6. The opening tip controlled by Marshfield, and the Tigers bring the ball in the front court to our right. Rapids opens in a half-court zone defense. Grankorvitz in the near corner. Brings it back out to the wing. Rapids trying to trap on the outside, and the ball kicked by Aliyah Jennings out of bounds. Ball stays with Marshfield. Tigers inbound at quarter court. Schuler to Minsas back out front. Danny picked up by Schaefer on the outside. Now Bosom on the near wing. High post Grankorvitz. Gives to Schuler. Can't get down the lane. Double team. Baseline to Bosom. And a stop there by Red Cloud. Still holds on the far wing. Now launches a three-point try. Hits the back of the rim. No good. Long rebound comes out to Kate Schaefer of Wisconsin Rapids. Raiders in front court. Schaefer gets knocked down by Zeta Kolbeck. A foul on Zeta, her first, and the first team foul. Play just underway here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids girls basketball action tonight. Raiders reset. Red Cloud on the far wing, drives on Bosom to the dotted line. Spins it back outside to Radke. And here's a walking call as the pass goes to Gabby Neelitz. She carries the basketball. Rapids turns the ball over. We've played 45 seconds, no score as of yet. Marshfield ball. Minsas across the 10-second line. Met by Schaefer out top, bounces high post to Bosom. Ball slapped loose, Ina gets it back. In the corner, Kolbeck. Three-pointer by Zeta is away and off the rim and in. Zeta Kolbeck with her 15th three-point basket of the year. Tigers lead by 3. They'll put on some backcourt pressure. Schaefer deep in backcourt, holds the ball, now starts out on Kolbeck. Comes into front court for Rapids. Hands back outside to Radke, picked up by Bosom. Radke spins to the dotted line. Ball slapped loose, gets it back. Back outside, Red Cloud, top of the key. Can't drive on Grankorvitz. Gives to Schaefer. Ball knocked loose, stolen by Minsas. Comes up one-on-one. Danny goes down the lane, spins, lays it up off the glass and in. Danny Minsas on the steal and basket. Tigers lead by 5, again applying backcourt pressure. Radke starts out, comes across the timeline on Bosom. Brings it out top, going down the lane all the way, kicks it back in the corner, pass Red Cloud, out of bounds, and a last hit by a Rapids player. So 3 turnovers and no shots for Wisconsin Rapids so far. Marshfield coming length of the floor, leading by 5. Danny Minsas moves into the attack zone for Marshfield. 2-3 zone defense by Rapids. Minsas top of the key, high post to Grankorvitz. Comes to Bosom on the near wing. Starts to drive to the dotted line, cut off, baseline Minsauce. 3-pointers away and rims out. Grankorvitz fights for the rebound, back up, and it rolls out. Tipped around again and claimed by Aliyah Jennings of Wisconsin Rapids. Raiders to front court. Radke, top of the circle, stopped there by Bosom. Now Minsauce threatening her as well. Radke still holds the ball, can't get down the lane. Stops, goes baseline to Neelitz. Harassed in that corner by Minsauce. Danny pokes the ball out of bounds and off of Neelitz's leg. Another Rapids turnover. 4 early turnovers in about 2.5 minutes against Wisconsin Rapids tonight. Tigers back on offense, leading by 5. Minsauce baseline to Kolbach. Back out top to Danny. Near side Bosom. Ina goes baseline, pulls up 10-footers away, around, and out. Tipped outside. Ina chases it down herself. Tips it outside to Grankorvitz. Tigers have the ball back. Kolbach between the circles. High post Schuler. Was back outside again. Kolbach with it, picked up by Schaefer. Schuler gets it back. Foul line jumper banked, no good. Long rebound on the floor and picked up by Bosom. Tigers still have it. Here's Minsauce on the near wing. Back out front, Grankorvitz. Far side Bosom. 3-pointer away and good. 27 threes for Ayanna Bosom this season. Marshfield up by 8. A couple of offensive rebounds make that basket. Here's Rapids back up the floor. Down by 8. Schaefer on the far wing. On the drive, ball slap loose, stolen by Kolbach. Comes up one-on-one. She'll drive down the floor on Neelitz and knocks her down. But the foul coming on Neelitz. Blocking call on Gabby Neelitz, her first foul. First team foul. Zeta was shooting. She's line right for 2. A 44% foul shooter for the year. First free throw by Kolbach is good. 14:40 remaining, first half, and Marshfield leads 9-0. Zeta Kolbach with a second free throw for the Tigers. And this shot is up and around and out. And a rebounding foul here. Minsauce may have grabbed an arm as Jennings grabbed the rebound. No, it's not going to be on Danny. It's on Grankorvitz. First on Ashley and the second team foul. Tigers lead by 9. Long inbound pass to the timeline to Schaefer. She'll drive inside on Kolbach and missed the lay-in and then knocks down Kolbach, and she's called for the charge. A charge on Kate Schaefer of Wisconsin Rapids, her first foul. Second team foul, now 6 early turnovers in 3.5 minutes against Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield back on offense. Kolbach top of the key. High post Schuler comes back outside to Minsauce on the near wing. Skips it to Bosom. Far side, 3-pointer by Ayanna. Away and good. Bosom with 2 threes, and Rapids wants a timeout. Raiders take their first timeout. 14:20 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 12, Wisconsin Rapids nothing. And more basketball coming up in just a moment.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Tigers, we played 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and Marshfield leads 12-0. And the Tigers have forced 6 Rapids turnovers. Raiders inbounding, baseline, backcourt, coming length of the floor. Full court pressure here from Marshfield. Long inbound pass up the floor, grabbed by Schaefer. She'll drive on Kolbach, get inside, spin it back outside again. Red Cloud near side for 3 on the way, and it rims out of there. Tipped around, comes way outside, tracked down by Kolbeck. Now the Tigers on a run out. Kolbeck with Grant Corvitz. Seda drives, missed the lay-in. Kept alive by Grant Corvitz, knocked out of bounds. And I believe last hit by Ashley. It will be Rapids ball. We played 4 minutes and Marshfield leads 12-0. Rapids inbounding, baseline backcourt. Tigers with pressure once again. Long inbound pass deflected by Grant Corvitz, comes outside and tracked down by Kolbeck. Rapids turns the ball over again. Minsauce on the near sideline, drops the ball on the sideline out of bounds. Tried to tightrope the sideline against some defense and lost it. Tigers' first turnover. Rapids to inbound at three-quarter court, trailing by 12. Jennings will throw it in. Looking and lobs up in backcourt for Radke. And she'll start out for the Raiders and move into front court to our left. Radke on the drive to the foul line. Down the lane, scoops it up and missed it. And Schuler there to pull in the rebound for Marshfield. Tigers back on offense. Bosom on the far wing, goes baseline, goes underneath, skips it back outside off Minsaw's hand, out of bounds. Tigers' second turnover. And a change for Wisconsin Rapids. Sydney Holberg, 5'9" freshman, averaging 7.2 points per game, comes in for the Raiders. And the Tigers make a change as well. Rayala Schuler is out, replaced by Sam Kilty, 5'7" senior, averaging 1.6 points per game. Rapids inbounding at three-quarter court. Long inbound pass up for grabs and claimed by Radke. She'll protect the ball. And now across the 10-second line for the Raiders, picked up by Bosom. To the far corner. Still holds the ball. Ayana on her very tightly. Hands it back in the corner to Schaefer. She'll drive. Baseline. Here's a three-pointer by Holberg, up and in. Sydney Holberg for three. Puts Rapids on the scoreboard. They trail by 9. Tiger ball. Minsauce far wing. Bosom back out top. Rapids stays in that 2-3 zone defense. They're quite active in that defense. Kolbeck on the near wing. Pulls it back out top of the circle. Starts to penetrate. Stopped on the arc. Bounces into Minsauce. Backdoor feed. Kilty is open. And Sam lays it in. Easy basket for Sam Kilty. Minsauce on the assist. Marshfield by 11. Bosom steals the inbound pass. Throws it back outside to Kilty. And then Sam throws it away. Long front court pass for Rapids. That's up for grabs. Picked up by Red Cloud on the far wing. Radke on the drive. In the lane is Hell going to the basket. And the call against the Tigers here. It's on Sam Kilty. First on Sam. Third team foul. Tigers bring Kaylee Sharon in, 5'8" junior, averaging 0.7 per game. Ayana Bosom will leave. 12:37 remaining first half. Tigers lead 14-3. Rapids inbounding, baseline front court. Red Cloud lobs it up top. Schaefer drops it, picked up by Kolbeck. Tigers have the ball back. Zeta front court, comes near side to Sharon. Back outside, Kolbeck resets the offense. Rapids stays in that 2-3 zone defense. High post, Minsauce turns. Hands back outside, Kolbeck top of the circle. Zeta facing the double team, splits it, drops the ball. Picks it back up down low. Comes back outside to Kilty. Sam dribbling out of trouble. Hands back to Kolbeck. Tigers want to reset here. Sharon top of the circle. Rapids aggressive in that zone defense. Minsauce high post. Turns and banks it up. No good. Rebound claimed by Jennings of Wisconsin Rapids. Raiders to forecourt. Radke picked up near side by Sharon. To the foul line. Down the lane. Leans in. Off balance shot missed. Tipped in the corner. Grabbed by Grant Corvitz. Tigers break back to front court. Here's Kolbeck on the near wing. Stopped by Schaefer. Open. She'll take a three-point try. Off the rim, no good. Sharon tips the rebound back outside. It's on the floor in the lane. A big scramble. Picked up by Minsauce. Danny comes back outside with it. Tigers reset. Minsauce top of the key. She'll drive to the foul line. Baseline Sharon, 15-footer up and in. Kaylee Sharon for two. Tigers lead by 13, Marshfield's biggest lead. 11:15 left in the first half. Rapids to forecourt. Radke backs across on Sharon. Drives down the lane all the way. Scoop shot is up and missed. Ball loose on the floor and picked up by Grant Corvitz. Ashley comes to front court. Comes near side to Kolbeck. Can't take the baseline. Back outside to Ashley. Cross court Minsauce on the drive. Gets inside. Scoop shot up and around and in. Tough shot for Danny Minsauce for two. Tigers lead by 15. Again, backcourt pressure from Marshfield. Radke with it for Wisconsin Rapids. Starts out on Kaylee Sharon. Backs across the 10-second line to the top of the circle. Stop there. Comes near side to Jennings, to a Holberg. Baseline pass stolen by Colbeck. Rapids turnover, and then Zeta fouled on the breakout. Call here against Wisconsin Rapids. Foul on Sydney Holberg, her first foul, third team foul. Marshfield brings in Casey Abney, 5'6" senior, averaging 1.5 points per game. 10:30 remaining in the first half. Marshfield on top 18-3. Marshfield ball. Colbeck, high post to Kilty. Sam drops it in the lane, picked up by Rapids. Raiders have the ball back. Rapids comes back to front court. Neelitz on the far wing. Pass inside is kicked away by Colbeck, out of bounds to Rapids. Raiders inbounding, baseline front court. Neelitz will throw in. Lobs outside, knocked down, stolen by Colbeck, and Zeta has a run out. Drives on Schaefer, lays it up off the glass and in, and fouled as well. Nice acrobatic shot by Zeta Colbeck. Basket is good. And the foul on Kate Schaefer, her second foul, fourth team foul. Emma Schillinger comes in for Rapids, 5'6" junior, averaging 4 points per game. Zeta Colbeck line right, attempting a three-point play. Foul shot is up and in. And Marshfield up by 18 as we hit the 10-minute mark in this first half. Some backcourt pressure by Marshfield. Radke starts out on Rapids, who will cross the timeline on Haley Sharon. Drives to the foul line, kicks it back outside again. Holberg can attack. Gives back to Neelitz. She'll go baseline, off-balance shot. It's too short, but she was hit on the shot. And a Marshfield foul here. That might be on Danny Minsauce. No, it's on Casey Abney. Casey's first foul, fourth team foul. Rapids inbounding, baseline front court. Neelitz will throw in. Underneath, hits Radke, who lays it in. Nicely run play by Rapids. Radke scores off the inbound pass. Marshfield by 16. Tigers in the attack zone. Colbeck out front. Far side to Minsauce. Almost looks like Rapids now in a 1-3-1. Sharon top of the circle. Ball slapped loose. Kaylee tries to get it back loose on the floor. And a big scramble for it. Tie ball called. Tie ball. Possession goes to Rapids. Marshfield's fourth turnover. Tigers bring in Cami Wuckerfenig. 5'10" senior, averaging 2 points per game. And Ayanna Bosom also comes back in for Marshfield. 9:30 remaining in the first half. Marshfield leads 21-5. Rapids inbounding, sideline backcourt. Jennings will throw it in. Hits Radke. And she'll cross the timeline on Ayanna Bosom. Brings it back out top. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Radke hands back on the near side to Neelitz. Stops in the circle, shoots a long two and missed it. And Colbeck grabs the rebound for Marshfield. Ahead to Bosom. Ayanna outside the arc on the far wing. Back out top to Colbeck. 1-3-1 zone by Rapids. Ball slapped loose in the backcourt. Zeta picks it up with no penalty. Touched by a Rapids defender. Zeta back across the timeline to Bosom on the near wing. Brings it back out top. High post Minsauce. Backdoor feed Wuckerfenig. Cami goes up and walk with the ball, setting up her shot. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. 8:40 remaining first half. Marshfield leads Wisconsin Rapids 21-5. Rapids ball. Pass on the inside. A short jumper up and missed by Jennings and pulled in by Bosom. Tigers back on offense. Minsauce baseline to Colbeck. Three-pointer by Zeta is up and off the rim, no good. Bosom rebounds back up off the glass and in. Rebound basket for Ayanna Bosom, and Wisconsin Rapids will take a timeout. Raiders use their second timeout. 8:19 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 23, Wisconsin Rapids 5. tomorrow evening on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOS.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
First half. Only one player has 2 personal fouls. That's Rapids guard Kate Schaefer. No pressure here from Marshfield. Rapids ball in front court to our left. Radke sets up out top, picked up by Bosom. Far side to Neelitz. Defense by Kolbeck. Gets a screen on that far wing. Can't penetrate. Looks for some help. Back outside hits Holberg. Talented freshman. Holberg on the near sideline, harassed by Minsas. Passes inside to Radke. Ball slapped loose. Picked up in the corner by Neelitz. And a bad pass is stolen by Kolbeck. Zeta has a breakout. She'll drive. Lay it up off the glass and in. Steal and basket for Zeta Kolbeck. Marshfield leads by 20, the Tigers' biggest lead. 11 Rapids turnovers here in the first half. Raiders back on offense. Here's Schaefer on the near side. Gets a screen out top. Heads for the far wing. Baseline, a three-pointer on the way and missed by Neelitz and pulled in by Kolbeck. Tigers break to front court. Bosom has a breakout. Drives, lays it up off the glass and missed it, but gets her own rebound. Back out top hits Minsas. Kolbeck on the near side. Tigers reset in front court to our right. Kolbeck handles it on the near side. High post to Bosom. Turns back outside Minsas. Danny drives to the dotted line. Turns and fires. Missed it. Rebound Wuckerfetting. Back up and fouled. Cami Wuckerfetting gets the offensive rebound and draws some contact. Foul on Emma Schillinger of Rapids. Her first 5th team foul. Cami Wuckerfetting, 67% on the foul line this year. Will shoot 2, line right. First free throw rattles out. Gran Corvitz and Sharon back in for Marshfield for Kolbeck and Minsas. 7:04 remaining first half. Marshfield leads Wisconsin Rapids 25-5. One more foul shot for Cami Wuckerfetting, and she fires. It's good. Tigers by 21. Rapids on the attack. Radke far wing picked up by Bosom. Heads for the sideline. Back outside Schillinger. In the lane, short jumper up and around and in for Holberg. Holberg for 2. Marshfield by 19. Tigers on the attack once again. Kolbeck bounces high post to Gran Corvitz. Rapids playing 1-3-1. They began the ball game in a 2-3. Ashley drives, kicks out to Bosom. Eye on the foul line, leans in, shoots off the rim, no good. Gran Corvitz flies in for the rebound, knocks a couple of people down. And a foul called on Marshfield. And that will be on Ashley. Second on Ashley and the 5th Tiger team foul. No Marshfield pressure. Sydney Holberg walks in the front court for Wisconsin Rapids. Picked up by Kaylee Sharon. Comes to the near side. Hands outside the arc with it. Now back out front. Tries again on the near wing. Now back out top once again. And I think a timeout's going to be called by Rapids to avoid a 5-second count. Coach Wolding takes his 3rd timeout. 6:12 remaining in the first half, and our score is Marshfield 26, Wisconsin Rapids 7.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Basketball tonight at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Glad to have you with us for our broadcast here on WOSQ and on ZaleskiSports.com. Wisconsin Rapids will inbound just to the front court side of the center line. Holberg will throw in to Neelitz, and she'll recross the timeline, picked up by Kolbeck. Holberg back out top. And we have a moving screen against Wisconsin Rapids. Off the ball foul. Calls on Kristen Radke, her first foul, 6th team foul. Jaslyn Red Cloud back in for Rapids for Emma Schillinger. 12 Rapids turnovers here in the first 12 minutes of play. Marshfield back in front court. Sharon on the far wing, high post Grand Corvitz. Tries to spin it back into Abney. Ball slapped loose. Picked up by Wickerfennig. Kemi drives down the lane, lays it up and in, but we have an offensive foul as Kemi drove to the basket. Foul called on Kemi Wickerfennig, her first foul. 6th team foul. Rayella Schuler reports back in for Marshfield. Wickerfennig will leave with 5:49 remaining in the first half, and Marshfield on top, 26-7. Wisconsin Rapids back in the attack zone. Holberg bounces far side to Radke, defense by Bosa. Radke to the circle, backs in, goes down the lane. Off-balance shot up and in and fouled as well. Nice move by Kristen Radke for 2. Her second basket tonight. Basket is good. Foul on Rayella Schuler. Rayella's first foul. That is the 7th team foul. Kristen Radke, foul line left, attempting a 3-point play for Rapids. Shot is on the way and does roll through. Radke with 5. Marshfield by 16. 5.5 left in the first half. Marshfield comes to front court. Here's Bosa on the near wing. Brings it back outside. Skips it far side to Colbeck. Or to Sharon, rather. In the lane to Grand Corvitz. That ball batted loose out of bounds. And last hit by Grand Corvitz. 7 Tiger turnovers tonight. Rapids inbounding, baseline backcourt. Once again, Kristen Radke, only a sophomore, averaging just under 8 points per game for Rapids this year. Heads for the far wing on Bosa. Lobs back outside again to Schaefer. Cross-court pass, batted down, stolen by Kaylee Sharon. She'll drive down the floor, lay it up and in, and she's fouled as well. Basket good by Kaylee Sharon, and a Rapids foul on the play. That's now 13 Rapids turnovers here in the first half. Holberg on the foul. That's her second foul. 7th team foul. Danny Minsauce back in for Casey Abney. Kaylee Sharon now with a career-high 4 points here in the first half. Attempting a 3-point play. Foul line right. Shot is away and around and in. Zeta Colbeck back in. Sharon will leave. 5:02 left first half. Marshfield on top, 29-10. Rapids moving into front court to our left. Jaslyn Red Cloud has the ball. She'll cross on Zeta Colbeck. She falls down on the arc, ball loose on the floor, and tie ball called. As Colbeck, Bosa, and Radke all fall on it, possession goes to Marshfield. And the Rapids turnover count now at 14. And still close to 5 minutes left in the first half. Tigers back on the attack. Minsauce near side to Colbeck. 1-3-1 zone by Rapids. Colbeck lobs out top again to Schuler. Colbeck gets it back on the near wing. Cross-court feed to Bosa. Back to Schuler to a Colbeck on the near wing. Far side Bosa. Iona holds the ball, waits for Minsauce in the corner. Right back to Iona. Can't penetrate. Back outside Colbeck. Tigers being patient. They lead by 19 here. Bosa high post. In the lane to Minsauce. Backdoor to Schuler, who lays it up and in. Good ball movement for Marshfield. Tigers back up by 21. Wisconsin Rapids on offense. Radke top of the key. Can't drive on Bosa. Goes back outside to Red Cloud. Defense by Colbeck. Back on the corner, Holberg on the drive to Red Cloud, who lays it in. Nice give and go there, and Jaslyn Red Cloud scores for Rapids. Basket is good. Marshfield foul called on Rayella Schuler. Her second foul, 8th team foul. Jaslyn Red Cloud, foul line left, attempting a 3-point play. Free throw is on the way and around and in. Marshfield on top by 18, 3:50 left in the first half. Tigers to forecourt, Bosom baseline to Colbeck. Zeta brings it back outside. Grant Corvitz between the circles. Right back to Zeta on the near wing. High post Schuler. Hands to Grant Corvitz. Open for a three-point try. Off the rim, no good. Kept alive by Minsauce, and Danny tracks it down. Outside Colbeck for three on the way around, and out. Tipped outside again, this time tracked down by Radke, and she walks with the ball. Got an awkward hop and walk with it as she comes across the timeline. So Marshfield has the ball back. Inbounding near center court, leading by 18, 3:27 left before halftime. Colbeck will throw into Bosom. Right back to Colbeck on the far wing, baseline Minsauce. Colbeck gets it right back. Holds on the far sideline. High post Schuler. Spins it back to Colbeck. Bit too far out. Baseline Minsauce. Colbeck has it back, now goes back out top to Bosom. That zone defense moving around for Rapids. Colbeck top of the circle, far side. Minsauce open for a three-point try, offline, but tipped outside by Bosom and saved by Colbeck, but she can't get there. It's across the sideline out of bounds. Wisconsin Rapids will toss in. Sideline, front court. Sideline, backcourt. Radke across the 10-second line for the Raiders. Holds between the circles. Starts to penetrate. Hands back outside again. Jennings can't drive. Gives to Radke in the lane. Comes back outside with it. Radke at the foul line turned away. Baseline Jennings starts to attack. Gets in the side. Off balance shot goes up and in. Tough shot for Aliyah Jennings for two. Marshfield by 16. Marshfield in the attack zone. Colbeck, high post Minsauce. Danny holds back for Colbeck on the far wing. Thinks about the three. Now baseline pass is stolen and grabbed by Rapids, picked off by Jennings. She'll drive down the floor, lay it up off the glass and miss it. Tipped around, still loose, comes outside. Picked up by Schaefer for a three-point try. That rims out of there. Tip loose again, picked up again by Jennings, who lays it in. Jennings scores it for Rapids. Marshfield lead down to 14 with 1:50 remaining before halftime. Tigers on offense. Here's Bosom in the near corner. Cross-court feed to Minsauce. Danny open for a three-point try. It's off the rim, no good. Weak side rebound to Colbeck, but she drops it over the baseline out of bounds. Well, Marshfield did lead by 21 earlier in this half. That lead sliced by 1/3 down to 14. 90 seconds left before halftime. Rapids on offense. Radke top of the key. Far side to Schaefer. She'll attack, cut off. Radke has it back. Far side, Red Cloud on the drive, in the lane. Cross court to Schaefer on the near side. To the baseline, hands back to Red Cloud. On top of the circle, Jennings with it, picked up by Schuler. She'll penetrate to the dotted line. Lean in, go back door, short jumper missed. Ball loose over the baseline out of bounds. And goes to Rapids. Gabby Neelitz comes back in for Rapids. Schaefer is out with 1:06 remaining before halftime. Rapids inbounding baseline front court. Neelitz will throw in. Underneath to Jennings, goes up off the glass and scores it. Rapids has run some very nice inbound plays tonight. They're back to within 12 in the final minute of the first half. Tigers to forecourt. Here's Bosom on the near side. Ball slapped away and stolen by Radke. Has a one-on-one with Colbeck. She'll drive and miss it. And Bosom comes back for the rebound for Marshfield. Comes back to front court, passing in the corner to Schuler, but Ayana making that pass knocks down Neelitz for an offensive foul. First foul on Ayana Bosom. The 9th team foul. Now Marshfield has 10 turnovers here in the first half. Rapids has 15. Rapids ball with 42 seconds remaining before halftime. Red Cloud across the 10-second line against Colbeck. Brings it out top of the circle. Drives down the lane. Backdoor feed and a short jumper by Holberg is missed. Rebound fought for, grabbed by Minsauce. 25 seconds on the clock. Danny comes to front court, holds on the near wing. Lobs it back outside to Colbeck, far side to Bosom. 19 seconds left first half. Marshfield by 12. Minsauce far corner. High post Bosom with 11. Back outside Colbeck with 9. 8. Far side Minsauce with 7. Skips it near side Bosom with 5. Three-pointer away and good. 3 for Ayanna Bosom. 1 second on the clock. That will end the first half of basketball here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. In college basketball action on Wednesday, the UW Stevens Point women's basketball team will face UW Stout in Menominee tomorrow at 7 p.m. UW Oshkosh women, coached by Marshfield's Brad.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
Being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including Country Wireless, high-speed internet. We bring the internet to you, whether rural, business, or residential. Get details at
Girls basketball tonight here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tigers on top at halftime, 34-19. Win over score.
Here we have our winners, 635-818.
Auburndale at halftime. Stratford leads Auburndale 30-24. The Marquette men's basketball team ranked number 4.
Your first shot is going to be
NCAA Division I men's basketball
layup. First shot is a layup.
Team in the nation is Purdue. Alabama 2nd, Houston 3rd, Tennessee 4th, Kansas State 5th, Virginia 6th, UCLA 7th, Arizona 8th, Kansas number 9, Texas 10th. Xavier.
All right, we have Sarah here, everybody. Sarah's going to be trying a layup.
200 ladies 25.
Then a free throw, then a three-point basket.
The teams that are honorable mention include Indiana, Rutgers, Illinois, Michigan State, Wisconsin Badgers, and Creighton. Marshfield and Wisconsin Badgers this evening.
Here we go, this is the crowd.
Girls basketball. Marshfield 34.
How about a free throw?
19. Our halftime scoring is stats in just a moment.
We have the whole family out here, so this is great. It's a family affair. All right, now we have the three-point shot. How about the three-point shot? We'll give them a running start. So we get a running start here. Locations in Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Rapids, and Paloma. And Sarah for their support and her family of Marshfield Tiger girls basketball.
For your home or business, dial 384-3311. And Sweats Oil Company. Don't forget.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
For the year, 63.
a few qualities that they hold close to each purchase and sale. Next home, Hub City, Marshfield. See why orange is the new sold. Give Stephanie Spade, realtor and owner, a jingle. 715-305-0444.
Marshfield leads by 15 as we begin the second half here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Wisconsin Rapids will inbound at the center line to begin second half action. Neelitz comes into Schaefer. Rapids ball in front court to our right. Red Cloud far wing. Tigers trapping on the outside. Skips it back near side. Schaefer just inside the arc. High post Jennings back to Schaefer. She'll launch a three-point try and connect. Schaefer for three. And Rapids back to within 12 early in the second half. Marshfield ball in front court to our left. Far side Bosom. Rapids has played half-court zone all night long. Colbeck top of the circle. Far side Bosom. Skips it back near side to Schuler. Back outside Grand Corvett's baseline, no shot. Quick ball moving here by Marshfield. Colbeck top of the circle. Facing a trap, comes back to Minsas. In the lane, Grand Corvett's right back out top to Danny. Backs it outside once again. Tigers being patient here. Bosom between the circles, down the lane, kicks it back out to Minsas. Danny attacks, gets inside, stopped, baseline Colbeck, three-pointer by Zeta, up off the rim, around, and out, tipped outside to Bosom, back up and missed, and pulled in by Radke. It's Rapids back on offense. They're back to within 12 early in the second half. They trail by 21 in the first half tonight. Radke out near the center line holds the ball. Picked up by Bosom, starts to drive, cut off. Baseline, a three-pointer by Schaefer on the way, no good. Rebound to Jennings, however. She's in too deep, comes back outside again to Neelitz. Drives on Minsas, kicks it back baseline. Radke, three-pointer is up, off the rim, no good. And pulled in by Schuler. Riala dribbles herself into front court. Baseline to Colbeck, back outside Bosom. Schuler skips it inside to Minsas. Three-pointer by Danny, away and missed. Bosom tips the ball outside, but right to Neelitz. Raiders back on offense. We've played 2 minutes of the second half. Marshfield leads by 12. Near side, Red Cloud has it. Bounces in the lane to Jennings. Spins on Schuler, one-hander up and missed. Ball loose in the corner. Comes way outside and picked up by Rapids. Out top, Red Cloud for three. On the way, it rims out of there. Tipped around once again, and a tie ball called on the rebound. Possession goes to Marshfield. 15:45 remaining. And Marshfield on top, 34-22. Marshfield coming length of the floor. Marshfield led by 21 in the first half. That lead now down to a dozen. Colbeck will come across the timeline for the Tigers. 2-3 zone by Rapids. High post Schuler. Back outside Colbeck, holds top of the key. Comes to the near side, picked up by Schaefer. Minsas on the near wing, skips it far side to Bosom. Colbeck right back to Minsas. High post Grand Corvett's drives. Short jumper, no good. Rebound back up and in by Schuler. Offensive rebound basket for Ayala Schuler. Marshfield by 14. Rapids comes in the attack zone. Here's Radke near side, picked up by Bosom. Tigers playing half-court man-to-man. Red Cloud bounces back door, but the ball's kicked by Minsas. Danny kind of kicking herself because she could have reached down and stolen that pass, but instead she kicked it. And that stops play. A kicked ball means play stops. And the ball out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids. Inbound pass is deflected by Minsas and stolen away by Grand Corvett's. Ashley goes front court to Colbeck. Zeta on the far wing, brings it back out top again. Near side, Bosom outside the arc. Poked at by Neelitz. Skips it far side to Colbeck. Baseline to Schuler, double team, right back to Zeta on the far wing. Colbeck holds the ball. Drops the ball off her foot, out of bounds. Unforced error by Marshfield. That's 11 Tiger turnovers tonight. Marshfield by 14, 14:39 left in regulation time. Full court pressure by Marshfield. Jennings will lob up for Radke. Front court feed behind the defense. Schaefer will drive and miss the lay-in. And then tipped out of bounds. It was tipped by, I think, by Schuler over the baseline. And Colbeck was standing out of bounds, tried to jump and throw it back on the floor, but she was out of bounds. Hands with the ball inbounded now by Rapids, baseline front court. Underneath to Radke, slip loose, picked up by Schaefer, far side, three-pointer away and missed. Minsauce there to grab the rebound for Marshfield, and Danny fouled on the breakout. Rapids foul on Kristen Radke. That's her second foul. First team foul. Tigers coming length of the floor, leading by 14. Bosom stands out top, facing that 2-3 zone. Minsauce on the near wing. Colbeck far wing. Holds the ball. High post Grand Corvitz. Backdoor to Bosom. Iona in traffic, lays it in. Bosom from Grand Corvitz. Iona now has 13. Marshfield leads by 16. 14 minutes to play. Wisconsin Rapids back on offense. Radke at the foul line. Drives on Bosom. Gets loose down low and missed the shot. Ball tipped around. Grabbed by Jennings. Back to Radke down low. Tipped away. Stolen by Colbeck. Zeta comes back to forecourt for the Tigers. Stands in the center circle. Now comes near side. High post Minsauce. Danny down the lane. Cut off. Backdoor to Schuler. Ball kicked out of bounds. And last hit looks like by Jennings. It'll be Marshfield ball. Sam Kilty back in for Marshfield, replacing Rayla Schuler. Sydney Holberg reports back in for Rapids for Jaslyn Red Cloud. 13:34 left in regulation time. Tigers lead 38-22. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Far side Minsauce, top of the circle to Colbeck. High post Minsauce. Danny down the lane, kicks out to Grand Corvitz. Ashley for three, rims out of there. Rebound tipped around and claimed by Rapids, grabbed by Schaefer. Schaefer back to front court for Wisconsin Rapids. Drives the lane, cut off, baseline. Holberg for three on the way and good. Sydney Holberg gets her second three of the ball game, and Marshfield's lead is at 13. 13:05 left in regulation time. Tiger ball, baseline two for Bosom, no good. And the rebound claimed by Neelitz, who screens off Kilty. Neelitz back to front court for Wisconsin Rapids. Drives all the way, has the ball slapped loose. Picked up by Jennings down low, forcing the shot. She lays it in. Jennings with some nice offensive moves on the low post tonight. Rapids back to within 11. Tigers have the ball back. Bosom harassed on the near side. Far side hits Colbeck at the hash mark. Zeta holds the ball. High post Minsauce. Goes baseline. Underneath Kilty. Open down low is foul, putting up her shot. Have a Rapids foul here. Call is on Gabby Neelitz, her second foul, second team foul. And Sam Kilty, 86% on the foul line. Line left for two. First attempt is no good. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger, Wisconsin Rapids girls basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and ZaleskiSports.com. Second free throw by Kilty is good. I'm Gene Delisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. 12:25 left in regulation time. Marshfield leads 39-27. Rapids ball, but a turnover by Schaefer. Got a high dribble and palmed the basketball. 17 Rapids turnovers tonight. Marshfield inbounding at three-quarter court with a 12-point lead. That lead was 21 at one point in the first half. Minsauce across the 10-second line, hands to Colbeck on the near wing. Rapids playing half-court zone defense. Colbeck holds on the near sideline. In the circle, Minsauce. Backdoor feed to Bosom, ball slapped away, out of bounds. Last hit by Iona. Dangerous pass by Minsauce from that high post. A bounce pass through traffic, and Bosom got a hand on it, but it was kicked out of bounds when off of her. So a Tiger turnover. Now Marshfield with some backcourt pressure. Long inbound pass loose and stolen by Grand Corvitz. Ashley back across the timeline for Marshfield. Colbeck starts to attack to the free throw line. Back outside, Grand Corvitz on the far wing. And we have a Marshfield timeout. Tigers take their first timeout. 11:53 remaining in regulation time, and our score is Marshfield 39, Wisconsin Rapids 27.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Seamless, without holes, faults, or interruption. The shape of transformation. Seamless unites experience with insight. Seamless is CLA. Putting seamless into practice to help you reach unsummited heights. CLA, the seamless experience.
Your florist since 1912.
Marshfield Tigers trying to stay within one game of Stevens Point in the Wisconsin Valley Conference standings. Tigers lead Rapids by 12, 11:53 left in regulation time. Marshfield inbounding at quarter court. Kilty will throw it in. Bosom in the far corner turns on Schaefer. Back outside, Colbeck on the wing, facing a double team, dribbles out of it. High post, Minsauce. Backdoor feed, knocked loose and stolen by Rapids. Tiger turnover. Neelitz to front court, has an alley, drives all the way down the floor and lays it up and missed it. And then Bosom there for the rebound for Marshfield. Tigers going to break on that miss. That's 7 rebounds for Iona tonight. Tigers back on offense. Bosom top of the key. Schaefer defending her. Baseline, Colbeck drives inside, gets loose and missed a short jumper but was fouled on the shot. Rapids foul here. Kate Schaefer on the foul. That is her third foul. Third team foul. Zeta Colbeck shooting 2, line left. First try up and in. 11:17 remaining in regulation time. Tigers lead 40-27. Jaslyn Red Cloud back in for Gabby Neelitz for Rapids. Colbeck now with 10 points in double figures for the 6th time this year. The first time in her last 8 games. Misses the second free throw though, and Schaefer there for the rebound. Rapids back on offense, down by 13. Schaefer can't get down the lane. Comes back out top to Radke. She'll drive on Bosom. Cut off. Near side, there's a three-pointer by Holberg. Missed the rim, no good. Long rebound to Grant Korvitz. Ashley's 5th rebound. Back down the floor, leans it in the lane, banks it up and in. Ashley Grant Korvitz, first basket tonight. Tigers back up by 15, 10:50 left in regulation time. Raiders on the attack. Red Cloud top of the key, picked up by Bosom. Comes back on the near side, Schaefer with it. Downstairs, Jennings. Turns on Kilty, back outside Schaefer. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Standing rebound for Minsauce. Danny on the run out. Drives all the way down the floor and drops the ball off her foot out of bounds, but that was tipped, I think, by a Rapids defender. It was. So Marshfield retains possession. Tigers will toss it in, baseline front court. Kilty will inbound here. Lobs for Grant Korvitz down low. A left-hander up and it rolls out of there. Keeps it alive, however, and gets it back. Goes back outside again to Bosom. Now Colbeck top of the key. Into Grant Korvitz. 10-footer away, too short. Ball loose along the baseline, out of bounds, and last hit by Bosom. Rapids coming length of the floor. Some man-to-man pressure. Ball lobbed up and grabbed by Radke. She'll cross the timeline for Wisconsin Rapids. Bosom giving her some room on the near side. Just inside the arc. Lobs it back in the lane, and a bad pass stolen by Colbeck. Tigers break to front court. Zeta has no advantage, comes back outside to Bosom. Baseline to Colbeck. Back to Bosom on the near side for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped around and claimed by Red Cloud. Rapids has the ball. Red Cloud across the timeline on Minsauce. Radke top of the circle. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Red Cloud bounces out top, comes back near side. Schaefer with it to the baseline. Spins on Colbeck. No shot. Into Jennings. Right back to Schaefer on the near side. In the lane, leans in. Scoop shot away. No good. And Bosom there for the rebound for Marshfield, her 8th. Iona into the attack zone. Holds top of the circle. Baseline Minsauce. Danny wide open. Just holds the ball, refusing to shoot. Now Colbeck to the near side. Zeta can't attack. High post Grant Korvitz down the lane. Backdoor feed to Kilty. Back outside Colbeck. Zeta attacks again. Inside, short jumper missed, but Zeta fouled on the shot. Foul is called on Aliyah Jennings, her first, fourth team foul. Zeta Colbeck, 3 of 5 on the foul line tonight, shooting 2 more, line left. First attempt away and no good. Halfway through the second half, Marshfield leads 42-27. Abney, Sharon, and Wucker-Fennig all come back in for Marshfield. And they'll play with Colbeck and Grand Corvitz. Zeta Colbeck not in double figures Marshfield's previous 7 games, but has scored at 10 tonight. She misses the second free throw as well. Marshfield still leads by 15 with 9 minutes to play. Tigers with some backcourt pressure here. Rapids inbounding, baseline backcourt. Schaefer will heave the ball up the floor into front court. A long pass down the floor goes out of bounds. So Rapids suffers its 20th turnover. Ball did not touch anybody, so Marshfield inbounds at that spot, baseline front court. Wucker-Fennig to inbound for Marshfield. Kemi looking, goes to Colbeck down low, spins it back out to Grand Corvitz. Sharon top of the circle. Colbeck near side. Still a 2-3 zone by Rapids. Far side to a Sharon, back out top. Colbeck once again. In the lane, Grand Corvitz. Now Colbeck attacks in the lane, cut off, and throws the ball by Grand Corvitz out of bounds. Now the officials may change that. Let's see. Yes, they will. It will be Marshfield ball. That ball was tipped by a Rapids defender. Coach Wolding asking for clarification. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Colbeck to Abney on the near wing. Hands back outside to Colbeck. Sharon top of the circle into Grand Corvitz. Ashley down the lane, one-hander off the glass, no good. Follows, gets the rebound, is tied up on the play. And possession goes to Rapids. We have 8:25 remaining in regulation time, and Marshfield on top, 42-27. Rapids inbounding, baseline backcourt. Inbound pass comes to Ratke, starts out on Sharon. Kaylee making her work, comes across the 10-second line, drives down the lane, but was pushed by Sharon. Foul on Kaylee Sharon is her first. That is only the first team foul. Change for Wisconsin Rapids. We're going to see 5'8" sophomore Annabelle Ross, averaging 4.3 points per game. Emma Schillinger also comes back in for Rapids. 8:17 left in the second half. Marshfield leads by 15. Rapids ball. Top of the circle. Here's a three-point try on the way and missed. Ball in the corner, tracked down by Rapids. Grabbed by Jennings. Back outside to Red Cloud. Another three-pointer away. This one no good. Ball fought for and tipped to Grand Corvitz. Front court pass goes to Colbeck on the far wing. Marshfield ball. Colbeck into Grand Corvitz. Turns around. Short jumper up and in. Ashley Grand Corvitz scores it. Marshfield back up by 17 with 7:45 to play. Tigers putting on some pressure once again. Inbound pass stolen by Sharon. Kelly gets it back. Hands back out top again to Abney. Colbeck, high post Grand Corvitz. Abney on the far wing, near side to Colbeck. Holds outside the arc, down low to Wucker-Fennig. Kemi backs in, short jumper up and it rolls in. Kemi Wucker-Fennig scores it and Rapids wants a timeout. Wisconsin Rapids' fourth timeout, 7:24 remaining in regulation time. Our score is Marshfield 46, Wisconsin Rapids 27. More basketball coming up in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our...
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Time. Wisconsin Rapids to inbound, baseline backcourt. Tigers bring in Alyssa Femmel, 5'10 sophomore, averaging 5.4 per game. Along with Lauren Katzenberger, 5'7 sophomore, averaging 2.6 points per game. Wisconsin Rapids ball in front court to our right. Radke out top, harassed by Kolbeck. Backs into the dotted line, stop there. Baseline, here's a three-pointer away, off the rim, no good. Weckerfetting there for the rebound. Tigers have it back. Grant Korvitz down the lane. Hands to Femmel. Alyssa trapped down low, dribbles back outside with it. Stopped in the corner. Now needs some help, comes back outside, throws the ball away, stolen away by Holberg. Tigers' 15th turnover. Holberg comes back outside. Radke, a three-pointer away and good. Kristen Radke hits a three for Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield by 16, 6.5 to play. Marshfield back on the attack. Grant Korvitz at the far hash mark. Out top again to Katzenberger. Femmel comes near side to Kolbeck. Zeta holds the basketball, double teamed, dribbles out of it. Brings it back to the far side, hands it back to Katzenberger once again. Grant Korvitz out top. High post to Femmel. Alyssa goes down the lane, gets loose down low off the glass and scores it. 2 for Alyssa Femmel. Tigers by 18 with 6 minutes to play. Wisconsin Rapids back down the floor. Radke on the drive, stopped inside the arc. Hands back out to Red Cloud. Backdoor feed, short jumper up and in. Ross on the basket for Rapids. Tigers by 16. Marshfield back up the floor. Kolbeck at the high post, goes down the lane, leans in, off the glass and in. Zeta Kolbeck now with 12 tonight. Marshfield by 18 once again. Wisconsin Rapids to forecourt. Radke on the near side, can't get down the lane, and a reach-in block coming here on Marshfield. That's on Zeta Kolbeck. Zeta's second foul, only the second team foul. Kate Schaefer reports back in for Rapids for Jaslyn Red Cloud. With 5:22 remaining in regulation time, Marshfield on top 50-32. Rapids inbounding underneath Radke open and lays it in. Rapids has scored several times tonight off inbound plays. That's 10 points for Radke this evening. Marshfield's lead is at 16, and the Tigers come back down the floor. High post Femmel, back outside Katzenberger, baseline to Grant Korvitz in the corner. Ashley brings it back out to the far wing. Facing a double team, gets tripped and fouled. Rapids foul here.
Foul number 43, Kate Schaefer.
Schaefer on the foul, her fourth.
13, Elia Jennings.
Fifth team foul. Elia Jennings back in for Rapids. Tigers inbounding at quarter court. Ross leaving for Rapids. Grant Korvitz in the lane. Baseline hits Katzenberger. Downstairs, Weckerfetting turns. One-hander up, no good. And a rebounding foul here, I think, on Femmel. Going over Neelitz for the loose ball. First on Alyssa Femmel, only the third team foul. Raiders coming length of the floor, down by 16 with 4:45 to play. Jennings will throw in, long baseball pass up the floor to Schaefer. Comes up one-on-one, she'll drive, lay it up and miss it. And Kolbeck gets back for the rebound for Marshfield. Zeta runs the other way, has no advantage, holds at the far wing. High post Femmel goes down the lane, stops, short jumper partially blocked, not out of bounds. It will be Marshfield ball. Tigers will inbound, baseline front court, leading by 16 with 4.5 to play. Weckerfetting will throw it in. Cammie looking. Lobs for Grant Korvitz in the lane. Short jumper off the glass and in. Grand Corvette scores it. Tigers back up by 18. Wisconsin Rapids on offense. Radke in the lane, comes back outside again to Neelitz, drops the ball. Harassed near side by Katzenberger, show drive and throw it in, but fouled on the floor before the shot. Tiger foul on Alyssa Femmel. Second on Alyssa. Fourth team foul. Rapids to inbound, baseline front court. Schaefer looking. Near side Holberg, downstairs to Jennings. Right back to Holberg. She'll go baseline, turned away. Back outside Neelitz. She'll attack to the foul line, stop there. Schaefer drives the lane, stopped by Femmel. Back outside to Radke in the lane. Ball kicked loose by Kolbeck. Lots of kicked balls in this ball game tonight. Well, Schuler back in for Marshfield. Jaslyn Red Cloud returns for Wisconsin Rapids. 3:56 remaining. Marshfield leads 52-34. Rapids will inbound baseline front court. Schaefer looking. Jennings on the low block. Turns on Schuler. Now passes in the lane. No shot for Red Cloud. Short jumper far side missed by Red Cloud. The rebound goes out of bounds, or the shot goes out of bounds and off the shooter. Marshfield up the floor, leading by 18. Kolbeck stands out front. Harassed there by Radke. High post to Femmel. Alyssa down the lane, goes back outside again to Kolbeck. In the lane, Femmel gets it back. Goes up off the glass and missed it. Rebound to Schuler, and she's fouled going back up. Rayala over the back to grab a clean rebound. And draws contact from Gabby Neelitz, her third foul. 6-team foul. Rayala was shooting. Line left shooting too. 59% on the foul line this year. First attempt is good. 3:28 remaining. Marshfield leads 53-34. Rayala Schuler gets a second free throw for Marshfield. And this shot is on the way and good. Rayala has 6 points tonight. Tigers back up by 20. Emma Schillinger reports back in for Rapids for Kate Schaefer. Marshfield's biggest lead was 21 in the first half. They're back up by 20 at this point. Still some backcourt pressure by Marshfield. Radke starts out for Wisconsin Rapids. Comes across the line on Grand Corvets. Starts to drive, stopped on the foul line. Near side, Neelitz goes baseline, gets inside. Hands there to Jennings, goes up, and her shot blocked. Gets it back, goes back up, missed this one, but was fouled on the play. Marshfield foul. That's on Rayala Schuler. Third on Schuler. Fifth team foul. Elia Jennings on the foul line to our right. Rapids' first free throws of the second half. First shot by Jennings is good. 3:11 remaining. Marshfield leads 54-35. Jennings averaging just under 6 a game. She has 9 points tonight. Her second free throw is short, and we have a rebounding foul here. Or we may actually have Jennings over the line. So wipe off that free throw. Jennings was over the foul line when she made that attempt. And now Marshfield back up the floor, leading by 19. Kolbeck will cross and hand near side to Lauren Katzenberger. Back to Kolbeck, she'll drive, inside feed to Femmel, who lays it in. Alyssa Femmel with 4 tonight. Marshfield back up by 21, matching their biggest lead. 2:50 left in regulation time. Rapids ball, Radke stopped in the circle. Near side to Red Cloud, she'll drive, in the lane, lanes in, and missed a short jumper, but fouled on the shot. Call here against Marshfield. That's on Alyssa Femmel. Third on Alyssa. 6-team foul. Jaslyn Red Cloud shooting 2 for Rapids, foul line right. First try is up and in. 2:44 remaining. Tigers lead 56-36. Sydney Holberg back in for Rapids for Kristen Radke. Red Cloud with a second free throw. And she fires. This one is going to roll around and fall in again. Marshfield by 19, 2:40 to play. Tiger ball. Katzenberger out top, walks with the ball. Tiger's 16th turnover. Change for Wisconsin Rapids. Lexi Core, 5'7" sophomore, comes in. And Rapids now wants a timeout. Raiders use their final timeout, 2:39 remaining in regulation time. Our score is Marshfield 56.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Call our office for details today, 715-389-8584. Visit them online at countrywireless.com and like them on Facebook.
Marshfield has led all the way tonight, now up by 19 with 2:39 to play. Wisconsin Rapids inbounding in backcourt. Gabby Neelitz will cross the timeline for the Raiders. Starts to drive out top on Katzenberger. Baseline, here's a three-point attempt on the way and missed. And the rebound pulled in by Schuler. WIAA comes to front court for Marshfield. Far side, Katzenberger. Schuler back on the outside, skips it back near side to Sharon. Kolbeck on the near sideline. Rapids chasing the basketball. Schuler harassed out top by Holberg, goes back far side to Katzenberger. Schuler between the circles now, high post to Kolbeck. And Zeta comes back outside with it. Kolbeck in the far corner. Lobs inside to Femmel down low. Drops the ball, and it's taken away by Neelitz. Tiger's 17th turnover. Neelitz to front court. Drives on the near side. Stopped by Katzenberger in the lane. Lobs back outside. Here's a three-point try up and in. Core on the three-pointer. Her first points of the year. And Marshfield's lead is at 16. 1:33 to play. Marshfield has the ball back. Near side, Kolbeck goes inside to Katzenberger for the lay-in. Lauren Katzenberger scores it. Marshfield by 18, 1:15 remaining. Rapids on the attack. And here's a bump by Katzenberger as Neelitz drives the lane. First foul on Lauren, 17th foul.
Number 12, Mackenzie Hall, and 14.
Tigers bring back Casey Abney along with Mackenzie Holm, 5'6" sophomore, averaging 0.4 points per game.
Number 5. Lauren Schillinger in for Rapids.
Rapids shooting free throws. First attempt by Neelitz is missed, and the rebound pulled in by Sharon. And a tie ball on the run out. Possession stays with Marshfield. 71 seconds remaining. Marshfield by 18. Femmel in backcourt. She'll cross the timeline for Marshfield. Stands out front. Far side to Mackenzie Holm. Final minute, Tigers by 18. Near side, Natalie Konitz with it. Back out to Katzenberger once again. Lauren spins in the lane, cut off. Far side, Holm down the lane, pulls up, 10-footer away and no good. Rebound back up and missed. Tipped around and claimed by Rapids. 30 seconds to play, Rapids to forecourt. Core on the near side. And a walking call on Lauren Schillinger. 23 Rapids turnovers. 25 seconds left. Tigers by 18. Will improve to 15-4 with a win tonight. Katzenberger in backcourt starts out. And she'll cross the 10-second line. Lauren holds top of the key. It's back outside again to Mackenzie Holm. She'll drive inside, cut off. Back outside Femmel. Clock down to 7 seconds left. Femmel holds near side Katzenberger. Lauren down the lane, drops the ball, kicks it back outside. Here's a three-pointer at the buzzer, missed by Mackenzie Holm, and that ends the ball game for tonight. And the Marshfield Tigers improve to 15-4 with a win in this ball game this evening. Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by Sweat Soil and Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blinker, BBD Sports Shop of Abbotsford, Marshfield Glass, Country Wireless, and Next Home Hub City Realty of Marshfield. Our final score.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. We're at the conclusion of the Marshfield, Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln game. So first we're here to talk to Coach Varsho. Obviously you guys got an 18-point win. Might not have been the game you guys wanted to play, but just tell me a little bit more about the game and how you think that went.
Yeah, I thought we came in, obviously it's a conference game. Every game we go into now is going to be a tough competition, whether, whatever their record is. So the mentality and the mindset's got to be that, we're going to bring our best and they're going to bring their best. So, I thought tonight we started off great, came out a little bit of flat in the second half, but, we got to keep that intensity, especially playing on our home floor.
As you said, you guys started off quick, slowed down a little bit, but defensively you guys did some good things. You were able to force 23 Rapids turnovers. Just talk a little bit about the defense and how that helped you guys pull it out here tonight.
Yeah, we played man-to-man most of the time. I think our press, forced some of those turnovers to make them play a little bit faster than what they were anticipating. But again, it goes back to the fundamentals of the basketball game. It goes back to catching and passing, catching and shooting, and having confidence on the court. We don't want to play scared players, and I feel like at times we play to make a mistake. And so, again, we got to go in with the right mindset and the right mentality, both offensively and defensively.
Kind of like you were just saying, you guys obviously have been playing a lot of people, just letting people get minutes. You guys went pretty deep on the bench tonight. Just talk about, how it's going to help you guys in the long run, being able to get all these players some playing time and, help to get everyone in.
Yeah, we practice with all of our kids every day, and, but at the end of the day, everybody got in today. But, we want to prepare them as much as we can, and some of the younger kids that play JV and our swing players, we want to get them some varsity minutes as well. So it's great to see everybody out there tonight, and proud of the way we played.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Now we're here with our player of the game, WIAA Schuler. So obviously, you guys started off strong, maybe went a little downhill in the scoring, but you're able to do lots of good things on defense. Just talk a little bit about, how getting up and down the court, and you had some steals and some stuff. Just talk about your guys' defensive efforts this game.
I think it all starts with our mentality from the beginning, from when we warm up to the very end of the game. We're always pushing, we're always grinding. We just need to push through the end of the game, and that's how we get those steals. That's how we play our defense. That's how our offense is so flowy. It's just our mentality from the beginning.
Yeah, so obviously tonight you guys went up against their zone. They went to a 2-3, 1-3-1, so you guys had to do some different things. Just tell me a little bit about, how you guys prepared for that and what you guys did to, get that planned out.
Well, I think, of course, it starts with how we're practicing. We go up against all that sort of stuff. But even, in the game, it's your IQ of, hey, I'm bringing down the ball right now, and I see they're set up in a 1-3-1. They're in a 2-3. And it's communicating to each of my teammates of, I'm going to be at the free throw line, and you go to short corner. It all just starts with how we communicate with one another and then how we are playing in practice.
All right, and then finally, you guys are 8-1 in conference now. Only a few games left before the end of the season. Just talk a little bit about what you're excited for and what your team's excited for going into the postseason.
I'm just excited with the fun memories with my teammates. I know it's a grind, and that's my favorite part about this process is I get to go through the grind with my teammates. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Always the best part. Thank you. And then I will give you this. And
I'm WIAA Schuler, and I'm in the house. It's really sweaty now.
That's okay. Okay. All right, that is all tonight for us on Zaleski Sports. I'm Sydney Seavey, Bailey Miller out there, and we are signing off for tonight from Marshfield Chips Hamburger Fieldhouse.